ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula is to open a case of crimen injuria against a businessman who has accused him of soliciting a bribe of 500 million rand. Let's cross now to SABC News reporter Samkele Maseko, who's outside the Sandton Police Station for more. Samkele, good morning. So just for context, this particular 500 million rand bribe, this relates to that UIF story. And obviously, the 500 million rand, was that for all of those who were meant to have solicited the bribe, or just for Mbalula specifically? If you can just contextualize that for us, please.
Well, Sakina, it's not yet clear whether the 500 million rands was allegedly just for the Secretary General of the African National Congress, Fikile Mbalula. But what we do know is that, and seeing from various interviews that this specific businessman has been doing, and the expose by Sunday World last week Sunday, it spoke about that this particular businessman saying that this deal had, and this particular bribery had to be cleared by one of the heads of the Treasury Department politically within the country. It had to be cleared by those whom are the leaders of the South African Communist Party, and who also heads up the Department of Higher Education and Training, and also the Minister of Labour within the country, that is Minister Soliciting. Those are some of the issues that we do know that are out in the public domain. But whether this 500 million rands was specifically just for one individual, or all of these 3 or 4 individuals were all meant to get the 500 million rands each, it's not yet clear on those particular aspects. We do know that the said businessman has refused to open up a case on this particular matter. In one of the television interviews he had with a 24-hour news channel within the country, he clearly said that he has not gone to a police station, and he will not go to a police station, which is what has prompted the Secretary General of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula, to come here to this Sandton Police Station to open up a case of criminal injuria against this specific businessman, whom we will definitely try to get comment from after Fikile Mbalula has opened this case against him, and which speaks directly to the issues that President Ramaphosa spoke about yesterday, saying that corruption is deep-rooted, it is systematic within the country, but it remains to be proven whether these allegations that this businessman is making are true or not, and it remains very suspect that he has specifically refused to open up a case of criminality and corruption against these specific politicians.
Samkele, perhaps for the benefit of those who may not have been following the story so acutely, who are the others who are alleged to have solicited the bribe, the other politicians, and is there any indication that they would follow the same route that Fikile Mbalula is taking this morning?
This specific businessman did not go to town in mentioning their names specifically, but he mentioned their departments and that they are political heads. One may assume that when he speaks about Treasury, saying that this specific deal needed to be okayed by the Treasury Department, and that would be the Minister of Finance, Enoch Godongwana, that would be the Minister of Labour, Soliciting, that would be the Minister of Higher Education and Training, the General Secretary of the South African Communist Party, Blade Mpepetwa Nzimande, whom were named in the newspaper article that was published by Sunday World, and also the latest one being dropped into the mix is the Secretary General of the governing party, that is Fikile Mbalula, who has taken a decision to open up a case here today. We will, throughout the course of the day, be trying to get a hold of Madiba Enoch Godongwane to try and get a comment from him, Soliciting as well, and also Blade Mpepetwa Nzimande, as to what steps they would be taking in this specific matter, knowing that this businessman has gone out in public in saying that they wanted 500 million rands in Soliciting, that they want that 500 million rands from them. That is the Minister of Labour, Soliciting as well, who may seek to get a comment from him.
And just the final one, Samkele, is Mr. Mbalula there already, or are you still waiting for him to arrive at the Sandton Police Station?
We are still waiting for Fikile Mbalula, the Secretary General of the ANC, to arrive here to lay that particular criminal case. But just to get the names correct, I may have said someone mistakenly. It is Thulas Nxesi, the Minister of Labour and Unemployment within the country. It is Madiba, Minister of Finance, Enoch Godongwana. It is the Secretary General of the ANC. It is the Minister of Higher Education and Training, Blade Mpepetwa Nzimande. All four of those politicians have been named allegedly to be wanting that 500 million rands bribe on this 5 billion rands UIF contract or tender that has now since been cancelled by the Department of Labour within the country, with this specific businessman who is claiming that these politicians wanted that 500 million rands from him, and it's not yet clear whether it was 500 million rands each or 500 million rands allegedly for all of them.
We'll leave it there for now. Thanks so much, Samkele Maseko, and of course a developing story there. And as soon as there are any further developments at the Sandton Police Station, we'll take you right back.